Anyway, oh my God, it's like, I cannot wait to get this freaking surgery or whatever, because I just can't deal with this anymore. But anyway, welcome or welcome back. It's your girl Drea B here, and this is Drea Online. And today is going to be a little bit different, maybe not so much, but I feel like the energetic shift of this channel needs to happen rapidly, and hopefully this video would do just that. So as you have seen from the title, today's live will be talking about some of my fears that has held me back in life, and some of them that are still kind of like got a little grasp on me, but I'm like, get off me. And I'll be discussing that today. Hopefully this makes at least one person feel seen, feel heard, feel visible. That's all I honestly want. And even if it doesn't do that, this was just another video for me to express myself and just be authentically me, because that's all I can be. So yeah, let's get into it. If you're wondering what's on my face, it's my volcanic, oh, my eyelid is twitching. My volcanic, what are words? I be getting tongue-tied. But anyway, it's the volcanic, Innisfree, clay mask. And I love it. Oh my God, my eyelid look stressed. My body probably doesn't want me to spill my own tea and expose myself. But it's, yeah, like I said, it's the Innisfree volcanic clay mask. It's in a jar. I love it. Honestly, a little bit goes a long way. I had it for over 2 months, I believe now. I've used it on live before with you guys, but I can use it again. Honestly, when she comes up on some money that she can splurge on, like, stuff, she will be buying it again. But until now, I gotta save my pennies and I gotta scoop up that little bit. Let me see. Wait, hold on real quick. What in the world? Okay. Anyway, so I guess we'll just start it off with, hi, my name is Drea. I am 33 years old. I feel like I'm always saying my age on here. I am from Philadelphia, PA. And hi, Angie. I like the way you spell your name. I love the way you spell your name. That's cute. That's different. Usually people do it with the IE, but the way you did it was, I like that. Or however your parents did, I like that. Hey, Blair, how are you? But anyway, hi, how are you? My name is Drea. I'm 33. I'm Philly John. Represent Uptown. And Uptown shut it down. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you slow, you better catch up, baby. And I am a complex individual. For as long as I can remember, especially when I was younger, I always felt different. I always felt out of place. I always felt like the black sheep, if you will. I think my earliest memory of feeling like a other type of thing, I think is my memory serves, if memory serves me correct, I feel like I felt like a other as early as, I'm saying first or kindergarten. That's literally what's going on in my head. It's like first grade, kindergarten. I just never feel like I fit in with other kids. I always got kind of irritated around other kids. But what the complexity of me is, I always felt at service to other kids. So even though I was always a loner, always literally to myself, I never had a problem of breaking out of that and helping other kids I remember, oh my God, I wonder how he's doing to this day. I hope he's good. But I remember, oh my God, we had to be in kindergarten or first grade. It literally is either kindergarten or first grade. It's definitely elementary school. Um, it was this boy named Franklin, and shout out to you, Franklin, wherever you are. I really hope you're doing okay. We were, I just remember we were watching something. I don't think it was nothing scary, or I don't think it was around Halloween or anything, but I remember the lights being off and the teacher, because I remember my teacher, and she definitely was my kindergarten and my first grade teacher. It's one of those things with the Philadelphia school system where they do some budget cuts. So your teacher is the same teacher because they ain't got no money like that. But anyway, Miss Harriet, oh my God, I remember her. Anyway, the lights were off. We were watching something and that called, for the lights to be off and dim so all our focus could be on the monitor, the screen or whatever. I think she used the projector. Do they still use projectors in high school or middle school or whatever? Um, and I remember Franklin getting frightened. He was scared of the easel. The easel casted. You know how you're a kid, and you know some kids are actually scared of the dark. And I don't know if Franklin was scared of dark. It was something with the easel that literally I can remember. I remember like the easel was like the focal point of his fear, and I guess maybe it was like casting a shadow of something that just frightened him. And I would never forget because I actually got an award for this, for being like helpful and like a hero or whatever. Um Something in me, like I don't know, I just didn't like that Franklin was scared, and something, I don't know, something came over me and I just comforted him. And I remember he was put at ease by me or whatever, and it caused such a stir that I got all this recognition within school. They made it a big thing. I got like a little certificate, and they literally celebrated me, and I kind of didn't understand like the complexity of being celebrated for doing something as humane as just making sure my fellow man, my fellow classmate, another human being is me, is okay, that they know they were okay. Because literally since I was a child, I feel like I always been very mature, and I just always had this humanitarian vibe about me. I really don't know where the hell that comes from. Like it's just me. um anyway, uh but as a child, I went through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that, children honestly shouldn't be introduced to. Children shouldn't, I mean, no one should, but especially at such a young age. Um I went through a lot. And God bless my parents. They did the best they could to shield me, to protect me, but life still lifed, and it came at your girl hard at such a young age. And I've shared most of my like trauma with you guys, but one thing that was like really catastrophic for me at such a young age was being trigger warning. um this stream, this live, will contain a lot of things that may trigger you guys, a lot of things that you guys may find disturbing, a lot of things that will probably involve foul, vulgar language. So just please be advised with that. Also, I'm not going to be looking at the chat like that. So if you guys are saying something to me, I'm sorry that I'm not necessarily reading it right now. I will get to it when I feel like I can get what I need to get out. But right now, I just say please be kind to one another. Hope you're being kind to me. If you're not, I'm gonna block you as soon as I see it. but but yeah, I'm don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just I need to get out what I need to get out, and then I will revisit the chat when I can. But W chat, love you guys. Um, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, my parents did a lot They did what they could or whatever. But life still, was lifing for me, and your girl was going through a lot of traumatic things. One of them being that still has a hold on me to this day of the rocky relationship that I had with my biological mother. Um, I didn't understand it at the time, but I did recognize that there was something about her I didn't quite like. It was something about her energy, her presence. It just wasn't settling to me as a child, and she wasn't my preferable parent. I never wanted to go with her, like, ever. Like, I actually would cry and throw tantrums and, like, literally, like, just make a huge scene, very dramatic, but rightfully so, because it was just something about her that did not agree with me at such a young age. And I'm talking very young, guys. I'm talking like 4 or 5. I have very early memories, literally as early as like 4, and just crying and just going through a lot. But even before that, with going through that with my biological mom, I was in the foster care system. I'm gonna try to get through this without crying as best as I can, because I am being very vulnerable right now and just opening up a lot. But if I do cry, then it's just like, all right, you know what I mean? But I was also in foster care, and I remember that as well. I used to live with two white families up until my father got me, found me, whatever. I don't know how that worked. Because my dad suspected that my biological mom was pregnant. But the way their relationship went was, and like, we just gonna keep it real, child. It was a hit it and quit it. It wasn't love. It wasn't marriage. It wasn't none of that. Like, my dad was just being a man, and yeah. But my biological mom, she had issues with alcoholism and drugs. So she had me prematurely. I came out, I believe, I could be wrong, but I came out at 7 or 6 months. So it's like literally since life began for me, it's just been a uphill battle. It's been a lot of trials and tribulations with literally since coming into this world. Fighting to stay alive as an infant, a premature infant, then going into the system because you have a drug addicted, alcoholic mother, and then living in a white home, foster home, and being a black child, black baby. And then finally I get placed with my father, and those are literally some of the best memories I have, being with my father, finally being protected by, my one true parent. And but also being in therapy all of my damn life. Um it's been such an uphill battle. It really has. Um and me sharing this is just for people to kind of understand the person behind this channel, knowing that this beauty channel is much more than me putting on makeup and me doing makeup trends and tutorials and cute transitions and things of that nature. Like, the real beauty, I truly honestly believe, comes from within, you know something that doesn't need to be seen necessarily, but definitely can be felt. And yeah, my early life was never peaches and cream, was never easy for me. I always felt like, I had such a Disney mindset of being like the damsel in distress, and then one day, like, someone would save me from, the hell that I was going through. And again, this is not a dig on my parents. And when I say my parents, I'm talking about my father. I'm talking about who I do identify as my mother. If you guys saw my the birthday post and the birthday video that I put out for my mama. That's who I identify as my mother, and she has been. If you saw that, you see baby pictures of me and her. That was when I was 1. That's when she came into my life. That's when my dad finally um, found me and got me and took me out of the system when I was 1 years old, and I've been living with him and her ever since. So and just to touch on that, I always had such a funny way of life, if you will. So like I said, so my father, the well-established man that he was a retired police correctional officer, um and also an army vet, and owned a couple properties, one in South Philly, one up here where I'm at, and another one I believe in West Philly, but he sold that. And my dad was very well established black man, did a lot for himself, and took pride in just being so stable, and having that stability, and having that to pass on to his children, me. And he happened to be in a relationship with a woman who I identify as my mama, but she also had her own house. She was an established woman for herself, baby, homeowner as well. Maybe just a one property. At the time, she did have another property, but she did sell it, and still has the home that I grew up in. And they were meant to meet and meant to fall in love and meant to have whatever relationship that they had, because without that relationship, she wouldn't be in my life, and you guys probably wouldn't know me, because whatever. But I lived at both places. Now, it kind of gave, like, if you have divorced parents, you kind of know what it feels like. But it wasn't that, but it was kind of the feel of that, like going from home to home. But in a way, it even though it was disruptive, because if you guys don't recognize or know, children, when children are going from house to house to house, especially between, I don't like to say a broken home, but for lack of better words, like your parents are not together, they never been together, they got divorced or whatever, how it fits your situation, it does have an effect on them, and usually it's negative. They can come from the most loving homes, have a beautiful, their parents have a beautiful co-parenting relationship, but that doesn't negate the fact that children not having a firm stability of living in one household with both parents, it still has a negative effect on them. And that's what was happening with me. So necessarily I wasn't going through a divorced parent situation. Ugh, excuse me, there go the burps. But going to 3 different households at such a young age has literally affected me so negatively. I have a huge fear of abandonment because of it. So my father had primary custody of me. He won that in court, thank God. Thank God. I can imagine if, Lord, if the courts would have just been like, well, she's the mother, she needs to have her. Let me just say something. Just because a woman gives birth to you does not make her a mother. I believe being taken on the role of a mother is such a heavy crown to wear and to bear, and it takes just more than bringing life into this world. It takes sustaining that life, speaking life into your child, protecting your child, supporting your child through their mistakes, through the life that they want. And that woman who may have given birth to me and brought me into this world did not do that at all. you know I have so many negative, I don't have like any fond memories, maybe happy moments, but I don't have literally fond memories. Like most of my memories that are tied to her are tethered to pain, are tethered with negativity. Because literally every time I did go over there, all she did was badmouth my father. And me being the humanitarian that I didn't even know what that was at the time, I just hated how she always chose to use time with me to badmouth my father. And it built this wall in me to just stay clear of people who are like her. And that's what happened as I grew up. Anybody who just smelled, I sensed, or it was just like, ugh, like you remind me of her. Like I just felt repulsed by it because she just, for lack of better words, I don't know how she is as a person now. I do believe everyone does have the chance, has the chance to change themselves, to redeem themselves of their past mistakes. However, I feel like that bridge has been burned severely. And to be honest, I don't want a relationship with my biological mom. I used to really cry at night and think something was wrong with me, that I did something that, you know, maybe I wasn't cute enough, or maybe I wasn't smart enough, or maybe I just, I didn't live up to her expectations of what a child, her ideal child would be. But I just always blame myself for our lack of, the lack thereof of a relationship. When really, in my adulthood, my young adulthood, I realized it was her. It's always been her, but I was blaming me. You know, I literally blamed me. I blamed my dad. I blamed all these people besides the source of the issue, which it was always her. And I just had to come to terms with, that relationship that I thought that could be rekindled. I used to always have a fairy tale mindset of like, you know what? One day she'll fight for me. One day she'll see the error of her ways, and she'll know that she's hurting me, and she'll come back, and we'll have that mother-daughter relationship. But it never happened that way. She was stuck in her ways. And it's not okay. It's not. It's hurtful. It is. But I had to move on from that. I had to literally grieve my living biological mother. I had to grieve the relationship that I wanted, that I wished for, that I prayed for, that I was confused that we didn't have. I had to grieve it because it wasn't going to happen. But thank God that I did have a beautiful matriarch in my life who is my mother. She may didn't give birth to me. She may didn't bring me into this world. But that woman has given me unconditional love like no other. She heals my abandonment wounds so much. So much. Especially when I assumed the worst of her, and that she wouldn't be there for me, and that now that my father is physically gone, that she didn't have a loyalty to me anymore. She proved me wrong. She proved my anxiety wrong. She proved negative thoughts wrong. She is still here with me today, supporting me, loving me. And I can't thank her enough. So if I could go back in time and just comfort little Drea, and just tell her, like, you will be okay. It's gonna be tough. life ain't gonna ease up on you, girl, but you're gonna be okay. I had really bad fears that I would never be loved, and I would never, like, the life that I envisioned for myself as a child wouldn't happen because it was tethered to my failed relationship with my biological mom. Because if my biological mom doesn't want to be in my life, if she's not fighting for a connection with her own child, what makes me think that I'm worthy of romantic love from a man or a woman? Because at that time, I was very fluid with who I loved. And I still am to this day, but I'm not gonna lie, I do want to be with a man. That's not to say that I had a phase or anything. I don't believe in like phases. I believe humans have the capability of loving whoever they want. And if that is someone of the same sex, so be it. If that is someone transgender, so be it. If that is someone cisgender, so be it. Humans have the capability of loving whomever, as long as it's not an animal in a weird way. um, we can love whoever we want. But my thought process was definitely like, well, if she doesn't love me enough to rekindle and to reconcile this relationship, then who the hell would? Nobody's going to want to be my friend. No one's going to love me. I'm not going to be, I'm nothing, basically, to say the least. Like, I literally did feel like nothing because, like, that was my thought process. And then on top of dealing with that and sorting through those emotions and feelings and kind of trying to put on a brave face, but still internally hurting inside, I found myself in uncomfortable situations with being touched inappropriately by older men. And that took parts of me away. If I could do like an analogy of like me and like my life, I would definitely say it's kind of like, you ever blew, like, what is those things called? Like the little not dandelions. Like you make the wishes on them, like, and like they all flutter away or whatever. What is that? Oh my God. They're like little wishy things. Oh my God. I don't even know if kids still do that. Like, do you still make wishes on those things? But they have like these, they're not petals, but it's like they look fluffy and furry. It's like a furry plant, and you like, I don't know what those are called, but kind of like that. Like, I just feel like parts of me just started deteriorating. Like, okay, so, or you could think of it like a battery. I think maybe that's a better analogy. Like a battery. Like that that dead situation with my biological mother just put me at like a life-term battery of 75. That literally took a lot out of me. You know, it's your parents are literally your foundation. They're your stability. You know what I mean? And for a parent to do that to me at such a young age, and not to mention, I didn't even bring up a lot of stuff that she has done. She has tried to stab me. She has fought me. She has just been a vile woman in my life. Like, literally. Been a vile. She's more so, she's the type of woman who likes to keep up appearances, but literally is living in like living in a catastrophic house. Like, that's the type of woman she is, or she was. Again, I don't know how she is now. I'm speaking from my experience, from a version of her. I don't know how that woman is now. Quite frankly, I really don't care. But she just was more so about looking good and looking the part and acting like she was better than others. She was very much, I want to one up other people. Like, when family members and stuff would come around, she was just a braggadocious type of woman. And those type of people I cannot stand. you know. I can't stand, I mean, and that's why I feel like I had misplaced emotions, just to bring like something current, to bring my past and to align it with something current. That's why if you were in the live where I went off and I called Jasmine shallow, if you I'm not even gonna go into whatever, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That is why I it was just very much reminding me of my biological mom. Like, it's just like you care about looks. Like, it's not, it's shallow. It is to talk about someone's looks, regardless if they're a man, a woman, or whatever, and then base their looks off of, their worth and if you were entertain them or not. I just feel like that's shallow, you know? What happened to getting to know a person for who they are on the inside and their personality and their character? Who cares about what people look like? Looks fade. Looks don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Looks may get your attention. I'd be a liar and say all of us want to look good, because looking good is tethered to a better um a better, like, is tethered to social acceptance, and nobody wants to be an outcast in society. I get that. But in the grand scheme of things, when you go through things in life, and like literally, I'm not talking about some like little minuscule things in life, like, oh, I can't even think of something trivial right now to even compare that to, but like, I'm talking about some heavy shit in life that you have been through, that you survived through, that you are still standing 10 toes firm on the ground. Social acceptance and how someone looks does not mean shit in the grand scheme of things. Like, it does not mean shit. Listen, you are looking at someone who literally has been knocking on death's door for years. Through me actually knocking myself because of suicide ideation, to health reasons that I could have just been dead. You are looking at a survivor, a sexual assault survivor, someone who has survived through the grief of losing the relationship with her biological mom, someone who has survived losing physically her father, someone who has survived being betrayed by friends, someone who has survived being betrayed by coworkers. I've been through so much, and I'm still standing. And I'm only telling you guys half of what I went through because I want people to know that you will be okay. It may not feel like that in the midst of your storm. It never feels like that. You're supposed to feel hopeless. And I'm not saying you're supposed to, like I want you to, but I'm saying I understand. When you're in the midst of your chaos, your trauma, your pain, the last thing you're thinking of is, well, things are going to work out. You're wallowing in it. You're pitying yourself. And then if you haven't healed from the last trauma session, you're dogpiling on yourself. And you're thinking, well, this is just the life that I'm meant to live. God doesn't want me to be happy. I'm not meant to be happy. I see you. I feel you. I've been you. I understand. Trust me. Uncomfortably, I understand. But it's not true. It's not. It's not. It's literally not true. That's why I always advocate for people to feel their emotions out. Go through that wave of emotions. Go through that roller coaster of feelings. Let it play out, but don't play into the negativity. Once that self-doubt starts being louder than anything else, that's when you have to pump the brakes and you have to affirm to yourself, that's not true. That's your anxiety telling you that. That's your fears. That's your fight or flight. Some of us, because of what we've been through, we don't have any fight left in us. So we fleet the hell out of there. It's safer to be quiet. It's safer to be reserved. It's safer to just walk away. Why would I fight with something that hurts me so much? Why would I confront my fears? That's just literally digging up the pain that I'm trying to keep buried. But you're supposed to. I know, it's crazy. I know, I get it. But you're literally supposed to. You're supposed to think of it like slaying a dragon or whatever your favorite. If you're a gamer, your favorite video game, you're literally like, think of Dandy's World. Those little, I don't know what they're called. Someone told me before, but I forgot. I haven't played Roblox in Lord knows when. But think of it as those little Tootsie Roll thingies, like those zombie thingies. Like, those are your fears. Those are your anxieties. Those are people that hurt you. You know they're going to come at you. You know it. And I'm not saying like don't hurt other people. I'm not saying that. I don't believe in because you're hurt, you should hurt people. But I do recognize that hurt people do hurt other people, but don't you become the very thing that hurt you. Never become the problem. Always become the solution and the resolution to the problem. So if you know it's coming, you face it head on. And you don't give it power anymore. That's the thing with fear. We make fear bigger than what it actually is because we give it so much power. Think about trolls on the internet. People can come in here right now and say like, oh, you got a mustache. Oh, you got this. Oh, you're fat. You got. They could be racist. Oh, you're a nigger. Like, I would give that power if I engage with it. Sorry, the gist of issues. I would give it power if I respond. I'm giving them power if I show that they hurt me or they got to me. You don't give them power. The power is within you. You've always had it. And that's why people do so much to strip you of it. Some of your parents try to take away your power. Some of your friends try to take away your power. Your teachers, people in your church. There's people like that everywhere. Don't think you're in a safe space just because it's a sacred space. There are hurt people that literally walk among us. Some of us are hurt and have hurt other people. Let's be honest. I'm not an angel. I have my fair share of hurting people, consciously and unconsciously. Is it right? No. But it's most definitely me being real with myself. And sometimes, depending on the timing and when it happened, you can't necessarily apologize to the person, but if you can, please do. But first, you need to apologize for yourself for being in an era of lack, being in an era of miscommunication and not transmuting those feelings and emotions that you were experiencing at the time and not making them positive and just spewing negativity on the people. You most definitely need to apologize to yourself because you know you're better than that. You know you are. So why are you acting other than what you know you are. You know you're a great person. You know you're a good person. You know happiness is coming your way. You know the life that you want is coming your way. You know that job that you want is coming your way. That relationship that you want is coming your way. Whatever you want in a life is coming your way. You got to believe in yourself. You have to heal from things that no longer serve you, people that no longer serve you, places that no longer serve you. You got to believe in the vision that you create for yourself. Why do you think people say the mind is a terrible thing to waste? Because it is. Your mind houses your bright ideas that people are dying to hear. Your mind also can be a jail if you make it one. Sometimes you guys hold your own self back, living through other people because you are scared to live out as you, because you've been burnt too much by people. People that you love, people that you thought that was going to protect you. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that someone hurt you so bad that you feel as though that you can't be the real you. You can't showcase the world and declare, hey, this is me. But people who feel exactly the way you do are waiting for your voice. They're literally sitting on the edge of their seat, ready and waiting for you. They are. But you have to believe in yourself. You got to believe that your situation is fucked up. It is. It is. But it's going to get better. I tell you guys all the time, it's a duality in life. You cannot have up without down. You can't have left without right. You can't have good without bad. So if you are experiencing something very bad, and bad can mean a whole lot to different people. Some people's bad is very intense. It's severe. And some people's bad is like, I'm just having a bad day. Like, but whatever bad means to you, goodness is on the other side of that. And you just have to keep the faith, whatever your faith is. Keep it. Speak to whoever your God is. If you have supportive people in your life, whether they be your counselor, your friends, your parents, your grandparents, your animals, talk to your animals, please. They're literally your fur family. Talk to them. Or if you got a reptile, I don't know. I feel like some of y'all got lizards or something. Y'all give me lizards. Like, talk to them. If you love nature, talk to trees. That sounds crazy, I know. But talk to them. Talk to the birds. Write your feelings down. Draw your feelings out. Play your feelings out in video games. Whatever you have to do, do not host. Do not let your feelings make your body a host to where you are starting to stress yourself out. Because stress literally kills people, guys. I know. I was so stressed out last month, baby, and a little bit of this month. Your girl missed her period. It's back on. It's on now. TMI. Did you want to know that? You probably didn't, but I told you anyway. I'm bleeding. I am bleeding though. Anyway. But you have to let those feelings that live within you, those negative feelings that live within you, you have to let them out. You have to let them know, like, hey, you can't live here no more, babes. I invite all positivity into my life. I invite soul-like, spiritual-like individuals in my life. I align with all things good, abundant, sweet in my life. You have to declare that. You have to say that out loud to the universe, to the God that you serve, the faith that you walk by. You have to say that out loud. You do. Stop looking for healing in other people when it resides within you. My eyelid is still twitching. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Ooh. I gotta pluck my eyebrow. Ooh, God. Oh, God. I gotta pluck my hair. But you do. So. Wait, let me get some water. I'm thirsty. Sorry. Water is so good. Also, drink water. Drink water. There's so many things that like can help boost our positivity and boost our aura, boost our energy. And water, it sounds so like minuscule, like literally like water, but it's like, yeah, drink an adequate amount of water. I hope you guys are getting a good night's rest. I hope, you guys aren't that stressed to where, it's affecting your sleep. But literally drinking your water and minding your business, although a catchy meme and a little saying on TikTok, is also beneficial to your mental health. And that's what I do. And one thing I really do love to do, like when it comes to my healing, is music. I've been listening to music. I mean, everybody listens to music, but like I've been using music as a way to regenerate myself literally since I was a kid. I remember the first time I heard like just like, because you know how sometimes like the whole song may not like resonate with what you feel at the time, like start to finish, it may not resonate, but it'll be like one line that just means so much to you. Listen, I have so many songs that have just spoke to me, my situation, and whatever I was feeling within the moment, and really it just recharged me. It was in a way where I did feel seen, I did feel heard, and I didn't feel alone in my feelings. Because when one thing that our fear and our anxiety likes to tell us is that we're alone in our fight, and we are not, guys. Let me tell you, there is no situation under the sun that humans have endured that one has went through alone. Now you may have some special cases of like things being like rare, like some rarities or whatever, but there's literally not a situation that at least one other human being in this lifetime, regardless if they're within your facility or not, you're within your proximity or not, has went through. So you're not alone, and music bridges that gap for me. Like music literally just like, if you guys ever looked at my playlist, I have some of my songs on there that really does help me heal. One of those songs, I could just name some on the top of my head. This Ain't a Scene is the Arms Race by Fall Out Boy. You're probably like, what? That, first of all, the title alone just speaks to me. This ain't a scene, it's an arms race. Meaning, there are always battles that you're going to go through in life. That's literally life. That's life. That's life. More than people say. See, that's a song too. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. Y'all know that. But it's literally life. We're always going to be faced with battles, guys. Unfavorable and sometimes unforeseen. But we're always going to be faced with battles. It's not what you go through. And it's damn sure not who you go through it with, but it's how you respond to them. That's going to get you to the next level. And life is going to see that. God is going to see that. And they're going to recognize the work and the effort that you're putting in. And the blessings will start happening within your life. And I'm not saying that, oh, you have to do this extreme of healing to receive blessings from, source, the creator, whoever you follow. That's not necessarily true, but I'm telling you, you will get them faster. You will see life differently. You will have a weight lifted off of your shoulders. That feeling, that icky feeling that's in your gut will be gone. That feeling of worthlessness and hopelessness will be gone. You have to start believing that you are the magic that you seek within other people. You don't need a Prince Charming. You don't need a princess Charming to save you. You are your own savior. You are the remedy to your own problems. You are. You have everything within you to heal. You just need to find what tools work for you. Again, music is one of mine. Musing and retreating. Those two things together, a beautiful symphony of healing for me. I love retreating to myself so I can just reflect on my part I played in a situation. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be very indifferent. But it's good for me to recognize, Drea, you're not always right in the situation. Drea, you overlooked something. Drea, that could have been miscommunication. Drea, is your fears, is your self-doubt, is your anxiety playing tricks on you, and you thought a situation seemed similar to a person that hurt you in the past, but really you didn't give that person a chance to advocate or explain themselves. I have to sit with those questions for myself because again, I'm human, I'm flawed, I'm not perfect. There are situations I do read too much into because it reminds me of painful situations that I don't want to experience again. So I write people off. Even I have to do some self-reflection. So you got to do some self-reflection. And in that self-reflection, I like to blast my favorite songs. I like to dance around. I like to twirl around and dance with my cats and just live blissfully and carefree. Because that's where my true freedom lies. It lies within my serenity. It lies within my solitude. It lies within finding my inner joy and making little me proud and happy and showing little me that what we went through as a child has no bearings in place in our life as an adult. That's what you have to tell yourself. You have to literally train your brain to say, what I went through was hurtful. What I went through changed me. Maybe in a worse way, but it doesn't define who I am as a person. It doesn't define my future. It may shape my future, but it doesn't define my future. It's not the end all for me. It's not the end for me. This is literally the beginning for me. All you guys are beautiful butterflies that have been through your caterpillar stage, or maybe you are within your caterpillar stage and you're waiting to have that transformation in your chrysalis to turn into that beautiful butterfly that you are meant to be. But you have to do the work. You have to do that healing, and whatever that looks like for you, you have to figure that out. It could be music, it could be drawing, it could be going outside in nature, it could be hiking, it could be swimming, it could be playing video games. But it can't be you filling in the void online. It can't be you hiding from your situations. Do not try to fill the void and fill it with things that really do not fulfill you. That's going to hurt you more than anything. Trust me, I know. I have used people to fill the void and not in a malicious way. But since I clung on to, I had those mother wounds of abandonment. I clung on to people who just showed slight interest in me, and tried to make them my forever person, and then hurt myself in the end when forever didn't end that way. It was temporarily. Do not do that. Understand that some people are brought to you or brought in your life for a lesson. Some people literally hold mirrors up to ourselves. They are what we call catalysts. They're catalytic to our growth. And if they don't help you grow, you definitely you'll have a stunted growth and you will go through the cycle again. Especially some of my adults or my teenagers. I don't know if you have realized, if you don't heal, you will keep going through the same thing again. The game is always the same, but the players may change. You may have witnessed something with John. John hurt your feelings really badly. You moved on from John. You didn't heal. You just, brushed it off or whatever. Brushed it under the rug or whatever. Now you met Steve, and Steve is literally just another John. And Steve reminds you of your father. And you really want things to work out with Steve, but you haven't healed from what you went through with John. It's a cycle. You will keep. I'm trying to tell you, if you do not heal from things, even at your young age, don't think just because you're young, you have it all figured out. Don't think because you are young, you have time. No, today is nothing. It's nothing like seizing what you can do today. Don't put off what you can do today, tomorrow. You can do that with certain stuff, but not with healing. Never with healing. You stunt your own growth by knowing you can do better and doing the worst. Trust me. I know. I know firsthand. I don't know that song, but I'll look into it. I don't even know nobody. The only Sarah I know is from Make It the Band, but I haven't heard from her in years, child. One of my favorite songs to listen to, especially, oh my God, one of my favorite breakup songs. Well, this song is good for all things, but I literally put this song on and I blast it. When I say I blast it, I'm talking about like 100. Like, I need the neighbors to know. I'm a survivor. One of my favorite songs to listen to after a breakup, after a friend does me wrong, after, especially with this whole altar situation, getting fired, wrongfully fired or whatever, one of my favorite effing songs to put on is Destiny's Child, Survivor. Now that you out of my life, I'm so much better. You thought that I'd be weak without you, but I'm stronger. You thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. You thought that I'd be sad without you. I laughed harder. The lyrics, start to finish, speak to me. I used to blast that when I was a kid. I am 33 years old. I still blast it. It's a part of my healing journey. That song speaks to me because I am a survivor. I am, and so are you. Real recognize real, babes. Y'all see so much in me. A lot of y'all admire me. A lot of you guys see hope within me. A lot of you guys see my light. But a lot of you guys are tethered to me in unhealthy ways because you're clinging on to me and filling the void when you could be using this content. You can be using my live stream. You can be using me as a source to do your own inner work. Because me or no one else can't help you if you don't help yourself. And I know you guys heard that saying before. You can only help those who help themselves. That's literally a saying. It's a known saying. Who's it by? I don't know. Unknown. I don't know. But you can only help those who help themselves. It's like another saying. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So another song. Oh my God, a song Just Like Fire by Pink is literally my anthem. is literally like, I love that song. And it's one part, is it the bridge? Hold on, I gotta play it in my head. Oh my God, because I'm thinking about Survivor. I'm mixing Survivor and Just Like Fire. Ah! No, but Just Like Fire by Pink is from the Alice in the Looking Glass, which is Alice in Wonderland soundtrack. Hands down, 10 out of 10 will recommend. That song got me through the toughest times of grieving my father, in my early stages of grieving my father, because basically she's just saying like she's strong, she can get through anything. She's literally fire, she's magic. Hold on, I'm really, oh my God, I'm trying to sing it in my head and I keep singing Survivor. I hate when that happens. Burning up the way, just like fire, burning up the way. If I can make the world over just one day, watch this magic, burn up. Wait, watch this magic, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway. Just like fire, the way. I can make the world over just one day. Watch this magic, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway. Yes. That song is beautiful, especially if you feel like you're alone, you're misunderstood. No one is you. You are literally one of none. Ain't no one of one. You are one of none. There is literally nobody like you. I don't care if you wear the same clothes as someone, you interested in the same makeup as someone, you like the same shoes as someone, you got the same hairstyle as someone. You are you, and there's no carbon copy. Baby, you are the blueprint. You. And just as well as a lot of you guys probably have low self-esteem and probably think, well, no one's checking to be me. I put my dollar on it, my bottom dollar. There is someone who wishes they were you. There is someone who wishes they had the resources you did. Someone wishes they had the parents, the household. Is literally people out here who wish to be you, but no one can be like you. No one. Even if you're not feeling your best right now, you are amazing. And let's just take a time out to give grace to ourselves. The ice cream truck. My ADHD is coming in. Anyway, undiagnosed. Oh wait, stop, because I was doing so good, but then my ADHD kicked in. It always kicking in. But no. Okay. But just a moment to just have some grace out for yourself. First of all, if you didn't wake up this morning and you didn't give kudos to yourself, I need you to do that right now. I need you to say whatever your name is out loud. I'm going to say myself. You repeat after me. And I'm not playing with you. You better do. You watching this live, you better repeat after me. Don't say Drea, say your name. So you say, you know what, Drea, your name. You are so resilient. You are beautiful, handsome. Whatever fits. You are beautiful, handsome. You are so intelligent. You have this fire that burns bright within you. And the world is just waiting to see you. You have something that is God-given that no man can take away from you. You are amazing. You are grace under pressure. You are a beautiful friend. You are a beautiful daughter, son. Handsome son, doesn't matter. You are an amazing student. You show up for others, even when people don't show up for you. You are beauty beyond measure that goes deeper than looks. You have something to offer this world. And your people, your tribe, your community is waiting for your voice. I hope you said it out loud. And whatever affirmations work for you, say it. It doesn't have to be like, if that's too, because I know certain things is probably like too cheesy. I'm a writer. I'm very poetic with my stuff. So that works for me. Again, you have to do what works for you. So if you want to keep it cute and short, like a little mantra, like, I am T, my body is T. You could do that. You could do that. Listen, you got to uplift yourself. You got to affirm your love for yourself, because again, there's another saying. It's cheesy, it's very hallmark, but it's real as F. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect anyone else to love you? Now, your parents are supposed to give you unconditional love. But once you guys get, if you're not already there, to the stages of when you are requiring or inquiring romantic love, you have to teach your potential suitors how you need to be loved. Because if you already come with the energy like, listen, I don't play with myself, I'm not desperate for love, I can quite frankly stand alone, I don't need you, babes, I am the table, so what are you bringing? No one's ever going to play with you. People can sense when you have low self-esteem. People can sense when you're codependent. People can sense that they can walk all over you. So never give off that energy. Never. I want you to love yourself so much. People are scared to approach you because they don't know how to approach such greatness. That's how I need you guys to love yourself. You got to have such high standards for you that the person that's going to step to you is going to step correct and step right. You are not chasing love. Love resides already within you. So how is somebody going to match it? Because it's either you going to match me or it's going to be overflowing. That's just how it has to be. Don't ever be chasing for anyone, especially no boys. Especially no girls. Especially no friends. Somebody doesn't want to deal with you anymore, too. God bless. It will hurt. Cry it out. Go home, go to your room, cry it out. Go to sleep, live under the covers. Give yourself 4 days. That 4th day, get your shit together. It's their loss. I don't care if it's your parent. I don't care if it's your sibling. I don't care if it's your boyfriend. I don't care if it's your girlfriend. I don't care if it's whoever. Cry it out. Get over it. Because you will soon find out, especially for my younger ones, that the world will keep spinning. The world is not going to stop, even though it feels like that your internal world is over. The greater world still keeps spinning on its axis. When you start to have responsibilities other than school, your bills don't care that you are heartbroken. Your car note doesn't care that you are heartbroken. Your student loans don't care if you're heartbroken. Your job does not care that you're heartbroken. Unless you get PTO, then you can take some time off. But the point of the matter is, there are, in the greater scale of things, until we start shifting and changing the world and showing people that there are beautiful people that live amongst us, we're negating that hurt people mantra. There are more people who don't care about your feelings than there are people who do. You're not going to always be coddled or empathized, because we do have hurt people that will hurt you, sadly. And I know that all too well. I grew up in a household where my feelings were validated, but soon found out the world is not like that. So why the hell did my parents raise me like that? I don't know. But you'll find that people will attack you for being sensitive. You will have people who will attack you for being emotional. You will have people who will tell you you need to change. Even in your gut and even in your valid experience, they need to change. Because there's nothing wrong with you being sensitive. There's nothing wrong with you being emotional if they hurt you. Especially if you advocate for yourself. Never be scared to advocate for yourself. I know it's uncomfortable and it can be awkward at times. I get it. I know firsthand. But always release that. And however they want to respond, that's on them. But you did the right thing by releasing how you felt. If someone has hurt your feelings and you are articulating yourself in such a civil way and it's still not received by them, then f them. Seriously. And I don't care who they are. Again, if they're your parents, I understand. If they're your lover, I get it. But they're not for you. Sometimes family is not the thing that we're born into. Sometimes we make our own family, guys. That's why a lot of people are searching for something that they don't have, especially over the internet. You guys are trying to curate your own reality because the one that you are living is 0 out of 10. And I get it. It's in a form of escapism. I have used books as escapism from my reality. I get it. I have immersed myself with characters who had a more lovely lifestyle than the one that I was currently living. So I get escapism. You are looking at numero uno of escapism, you know? I get it. I do. This is a form of escapism. This stream, just as much as it is for you, it is for me as well. But I have to do the due diligence of healing from what no longer serves me. I have to release those things. And this stream is doing just that. It's a space for healing. It's a space for welcoming in all good things. It's a space for collaborating. It's a space for just being authentically ourselves. And even if it's awkward, even if it's embarrassing, who cares? There is not one of you on here that has gone through something, hasn't gone through anything. So what if I embarrass myself? So what if I'm spilling more tea? No one can hurt me with the truth. And I want you guys to be empowered and feel that as well. No one is going to hurt you with your own truth, especially if you call it out first. Baby, you are just, if someone throws something that you said in your face, they're just reheating your nachos, honey. I already said that. So what? Just like with my ex-friend, when he was trying to throw in my face that I got 302, you are reheating my nachos, babe. You're trying to hurt me with my own truth that I told you. All you're doing is just showing that you're a malicious, manipulative, and horrible human being. That's literally what you're showing me. You're showing me, oh, I can never tell you nothing of substance again. And I damn sure won't talk to you again. So don't be afraid of showing up authentically as you. If you're not okay, it's okay to say, you know what? Today is not a good day for me. Because I know sometimes we'll be on autopilot. You know how just like, every day somebody will be like, hey Daisy, by the way. I've been seeing your comments. I'm not responding to the chat yet, so but give me a second. But hey Daisy. You know how like like every day or whatever, like people will ask you, it's a common courtesy thing to be like, oh, how are you? Well, I always say, how are you feeling? That's me. Because how are you feeling? And what's the other one? It's a closed in question. It's like, oh my god, I can't think. Why can't I think? Hey, how are you? Is the hey, how are you? Like when people be like, oh, hey, how are you? And then like on autopilot, you be like, good. And you may be feeling shitty. You may not be feeling good, but it's just that autopilot of we just have to say that we're good. And sometimes we could be a little delulu and say we're doing good in hopes that, you know what, maybe if I declare that I'm doing good out loud verbally, maybe I will be doing good. But sometimes and it's situational, it's okay to be real and say the real thing of, I'm not okay. And if people don't follow up with you to check up on you, then they're not for you. They're not the people that you need to be in association with, and they're not the people that you need to talk to and converse with any longer. Sometimes people have this mentality of saying, well, even if I tell you if I'm not doing good, you don't care anyway. But let me just tell you and negate that from your mind and retrain your brain. There are people out here who do care about you. There are people out here who do actually want to know why you're not okay and how can we get you to a place of being okay. But you guys have to do the first step of admitting, not only with yourself, but with your loved ones, that you're not okay. Don't think just because life is busy and things may be going on and adversity has already taken place that what you're feeling is minuscule to the grand scheme of things. No, if people say that they love you, if people say that they care about you, use your discernment of who you feel safe with and express to them how you feel in real life. You need to. Because sometimes it will be lessons within that, and you'll see who's really for you and who's not for you. And sometimes it comes with uncomfortable lessons of like, dang, like I thought such and such would be there for me, but all they care about is themselves. They didn't even try to hear me out. They didn't even follow up. They didn't even like, because let me tell you something. Me as a friend, I'm asking questions. I'm asking, well, what happened? How can we get you better? And I'm checking up as a friend. It's not just a one-time deal like, oh, girl, we talked about it yesterday. Life goes on. No, a true friend, a true human being. And I hope you guys are doing this as well for people that you love. You can't just expect to receive everything you don't give. Again, reciprocity. Give and take, an equal balance of reciprocity. These are words not only that you guys need to know and understand, but it's words that you guys need to live by. Everything that you want in a friend, everything you want in a partner, everything you want in a parent, you need to be that person. You can't ask for something that you're not giving. You can't ask for support and you never gave support. You can't ask for love and you never gave love. You can't ask for respect and been disrespectful. And you can't ask for forgiveness if you never forgave or took accountability for your own actions. We have to make it make sense. We all have fears. We all have pain that we went through or currently going through. But we all are given the same 24 hours in a day to make things right. To make today a better day than yesterday. To look forward to tomorrow because we know it's going to be even better than today. You can do that. You have the power within you. If I can do it, and again, she's been through a lot. I didn't even like go into great detail of what I've been through, but literally if I can do it, at my big age of 33, and even at my big ages of in my 20s, and hell, some of y'all ages of being a teenager, Y'all can do it. You have to believe in yourself. You got to do the work. You got to feed your inner child. Some of y'all still children. You got to feed yourself. You got to feed your spirit, your soul. You got to give back to others. It's a balancing act. It's not black and white. I don't believe in black and white. I don't. That's not life. I feel like people just say that to just make life seem so simplistic, but when you get of age, and my adults can attest to this, things aren't just black and white. There are definitely gray areas, but more so there's color. I think miserable people say black or white. No. No. You guys have to literally tell your fears you're not welcome here anymore. Ice cream! You scream, we scream, we all scream for ice cream. I kind of want some. I kind of want to run out there. But it don't sound like it's on my block. It sound like it's like on the other block. Yeah, and I ain't running to no other block for no ice cream. I don't need ice cream. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow anyway. Now it was just me talking about ice cream. Let me drink some water. Now I do want some. Now I want to go get some ice cream. No, I don't need it. I really I want some ice cream. Because I'm like, oh my God, is this TikTok? But it was on Vine first. Just a little segue. Since I hear the ice cream shop. I don't know if y'all know this Vine or whatever, but it's on TikTok too. But it was this girl, she's so famous for this. And every time I hear the ice cream shop, I think about her. Literally, it never fails. She be like, chocolate vanilla. She'd be like, can I get a chocolate vanilla swirl with sprinkles, please? But she said it so fast that she had a list. She was like, chocolate vanilla swirls with sprinkles, please. I want to go up to an ice cream truck and say that, chocolate vanilla swirl with sprinkles, please. And she was like, I got it. I love her. Where is she at? I need to know what she's doing with her life. She needs to own an ice cream truck. That would just be oh my God, she need to call it chocolate vanilla swirl truck. Oh my God. Girl, I live for her. She said, I got it. I'm not gonna get any ice cream. I want some, but I'm not. I had cheesecake, so I'm not trying to eat a bunch of. I'm really trying to be strict with my diet, and I want one, but they're not. This is a sidebar, but the Trump administration has been one, I don't try to eat dairy like that, so that's why I'm not doing it, because the ice cream truck doesn't have non-dairy options. So that's why I don't want to do it mainly. But I was just craving, because sometimes I really do be craving dairy because I don't eat it on a regular basis. I had dairy earlier because my mom made macaroni and cheese, and I ate some of that because my mom doesn't use vegan cheese or whatever. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, the Trump administration has fired or suspended. I think they suspended. I think it's a suspension. They have suspended a lot of FDA workers in the food. Well, I just said the food administration. Basically the people who check our food and stuff. So it came out, especially with the dairy products, and thank God I don't my mom and me. We don't, because my mom is lactose intolerant, so she already is a non-dairy drinker. But the most dairy she'll have is cheese and stuff, and she rarely has that. She only cooks with cheese or whatever, and mainly she cooks for me, so, and brings it over here. So they haven't been like doing like the food inspections or whatever. So if you guys do drink dairy and dairy is a part of your life, I would say to you and your family to just do your due diligence and check the website of if the dairy, because it's been called out, um like True Moo, especially if you're here in the United States. I can't speak for overseas. I just know the United States is going through this crisis right now because of our president. um but like True Moo, it was something organics. But a lot of milk has been like recalled because they're not testing it, so it's just not good for us at the moment, amongst other stuff. So and this is mainly why I shop at Whole Foods, because I don't like all that high glucose and red dyes and parabens and all that old other stuff in food that's like found in like other supermarkets and stuff. Like, so I just try to stay clear of that. And that's one reason why I've been losing a lot of weight, because I just changed like my whole like my diet and stuff up. And like cutting dairy out has been so beneficial to me and my skin and my hormones and things of that nature. But it's just getting really scary out here with who our president is, and then his lack of care for the United States citizens. It's just really getting horrible out here. My heart goes out to everybody who is of Hispanic or Latin descent. Um, my heart, we have an American citizen detained overseas. I can't say his name because it's probably censored, but wrongfully detained overseas, and they will not bring him back. It has been proven that he was wrongfully detained by ICE, but yet they won't bring him back. That is scary. That is literally showing the American people that, oh, now we can get detained, like wrongfully detained. Like, we are literally living in scary times. People who are autistic, who are non divergent, such as myself, it's just been announced that, oh my god, the vice president is now wrongfully and unethically sourcing and going through medical records to see who's autistic for God knows what. Like, we are living through like literally hell right now. It's just like, and it just like makes me sick that people just be walking around like everything's hunky dory. And like, I feel like people need to see like devastation within their neighborhood to understand like what's happening. Like, this is so much greater and more than like high gas prices and high food prices and things of that nature. Like, there's literally attacks on every avenue of life, and it's just getting so scary. It's just getting like really scary. And it's just, we are really just living through, child, what a time to be alive. This is ghetto. I could have been a beetle. Why God made me a human? I could have been a dolphin or something, just swimming in the ocean, minding my damn business. But but God wanted me to be a black woman. And you know what, God? Cheers to you. I love being black, but still. I could have been a damn dog. I could have been a dog to a loving family. I could have been a cat to a loving family, but no. I had to be a human dealing with all of this. Like, it's so ghetto. Oh my God. Tesco? What's Tesco? That sounds like, ew! Horse meat. I feel like I heard of that, but not like Tesco, because I don't know what a Tesco is. But I feel like someone said no. Someone said, well, that's like a that was like when I was a kid though. Because I never understood what the hell hot dogs was, but I do realize now they have beef hot dogs, pork hot dogs, stuff like that. But I swear, like, hot dogs, I swear that was like pigeon meat. I was like, what is hot dogs? And hot dogs freak me out. Like like the casing. I don't know if y'all ever seen how hot dogs are made. It's kind of freaky. But anyway, horse meat. Ew. I just feel like some animals are just, honestly, I really like I just like I feel bad eating animals, but I do realize it is the circle of life. But I do honestly be feeling bad eating animals, but I do believe certain animals are just not meant to be like ate. Like horses. Oh my god. Ew, who would eat a horse? But people eat frogs. Honestly, sometimes chickens freak me out. So I just I don't know. And honestly, lambs, oh my god. You ever see like a baby lamb? They be sounding like kids. They be like, ah! I just I be feeling bad. Anything with eyes, I be feeling bad. I just be, I don't know. That's why I like halal meat, because at least the animals, like, they were slain in like a humane way. Like, it was, I don't like slaughterhouses where it's like the chickens and stuff be like jam packed, they can't even breathe or like roam around free. Like, it's sad that I think people look over stuff like that, but it's important to look at if your eggs are free range eggs, because chickens that are cooped up in tight spaces is just calls for a lot of diseases and stuff. It's just this is why I love halal meat. That's why halal food would just always be all my meat I get from Whole Foods, and it's halal from the halal section. I just can't do I can't do fear-based meat. I don't want to eat meat that was scared, passing away, murdered, and you can taste that. You can ew. I know this live is probably all over the place now. We done talked about fears, ice cream, Trump, now murdered meat, but I can't. Really? Hot dogs there are freaky. Ew. I want to say something, but I can't say, it's inappropriate. But that's what it looks like. It looks like protection, and then meat is stuffed in there. It just looks disgusting. It freaks my brain out. I just don't understand why. Why would I want to eat an edible I just feel like I'm eating edible plastic. Disgusting. It's disgusting. I used to love, oh my god, I love the little halal trucks and stuff. I wish I had one I do have one near me, but not I actually could walk there. I could walk there. But the closest halal place I go to, oh my god, I be flirting with my little Arab boyfriend. Like, Habibi. That my boo-boo. He always be playing too many games, but know your friend shit. I mean, if they want to eat nasty meat, let them. Let them. I feel like people who eat halal meat live longer. We don't be eating sickly meat. We don't be and I think there's studies on it too. People who eat halal meat, they generally don't have a lot of health issues and stuff. I feel like my parents didn't know any better, so they just thought they trusted the government just like anybody else, because why would they hurt their people? When I have a child, half the stuff I want to save my kids. I used to eat a lot of McDonald's especially in high school. That's trash. The McDonald's in the United States is horrible. Like, they literally be feeding us anything. Oh, my arm hurt. I don't know, Lillian. You missed a lot. We were crying, and you missed it. You missed the cry session. Say, no, we didn't cry. Oh, well, I did cry, but I can't say if anybody else did. Ow, I started talking about meat, and now my arm hurts. What's going on? Really? You can. I told people that. I'm like, listen, you can literally feel like energy can only be transferred. Can you imagine eating a scared like lamb? Like, and that's the thing with these like slaughterhouses. They be like, the animals will be hearing like their friends literally being like, like, why would you want to eat scared meat? Like, I want my animal to go out like just so smoothly, like not even like, I used to think, because I used to know a boy who, like, he started off young, like his it wasn't like a family business, but he worked for like a family business that like you know, it was a halal farm or whatever, and he was learning how to be like a butcher. And I used to judge him like, oh my God, like you hurt animals. But he taught me a lot. Like, no, like we really don't hurt them. Like we literally like pray over them. Like they live a happy life. Like they live, and we don't like, we let the baby, we don't like kill, I don't like saying kill, but we don't like hurt babies and stuff. Of course, they do have lambs, and lambs are literally like children, but like stuff like that. Like, he just taught me a lot. Like, it's like certain places where like you actually do the cutting that is important too. Like some like other like non-halal butchers, they'll literally like just slain the animals anywhere, which can cause like a lot of like, it does something to the animal's hormones, which you can definitely taste, and it can be detrimental to you as a human eating hormonal meat, especially women and like non-pregnant women, and especially pregnant women should not be eating. At least if you guys gonna be pregnant, if you're of age, I would just always say, if you're pregnant, please just eat halal meat. Because I just feel like, I mean, it's just my personal preference. I mean, I already eat halal meat now, but definitely, I would definitely put that in my diet when I'm pregnant, because I just couldn't. Ugh, I just couldn't. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It's just nasty. Hey, Wayne. I know you're from New. I remember you yesterday. Yeah, I do have an arm cramp. Well, it's like, I don't know. I gotta do this. Ooh. Do y'all still have gym? Ooh. Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Oh my God. I cracked my arm. It felt good though. I want to go to a chiropractor, but I'm scared they'll be like, relax, and be like, people like, just relax. And I'm like, ow. Like, chiropractors scare me, but I know I need to go to one. I don't have back issues, but like my shoulders, I think my shoulders carry a lot of tension because my boobs are humongous. But surprisingly, like, I don't have back issues. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? I heard it. I felt it. They do. They be like, just relax. It's not gonna hurt. I be cracking up. Yes. I didn't think it was gonna pop. my or crack, I don't know. But I remember when people used to do this, like I remember back in the day, boys used to like crack their knuckles like to be cute. I don't know why cracking your knuckles would be cute. Maybe that's a mating call. I don't know. But I remember there was like, oh, stop cracking your knuckles. It's gonna cause premature arthritis or whatever. Especially when like people was about to fight, they'd be like, what's up? Like that's how they would do it. But I don't know. Like what cracking your shoulder. Oh, what are you doing? Get up here. Like what cracking your shoulders cause arthritis. Oh, I can't crack my neck. That would be scary. That scares me. I'm scared I'll like snap my neck off or something. People who crack their neck, like men who definitely do it, scare me. I'm like, ooh, you ain't nobody to mess with. Okay, boom. Stayed up. That's so true. Have you what? Have I what, Wade? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I did not mean to like yawn like that. But it's on my bucket list to go to a chiropractor. Cause I don't have like knots or anything, but sometimes I would be having like what's this part? This is my back. But kind of like, oh, my spine. I'm like, what's this part? Now I don't know my own anatomy. This is crazy. Like my spine, I know like if somebody was to like pretend this is like my spine, if somebody was to do like this, like really like get in there, get into the grooves, oh my god, I'd be out like a light. Like, oh my god, I know that would feel so good, because I feel like my spine just needs like a massage. Like not my back necessarily, but like my spine just needs like a deep little like I need probably like that roller thing that you put on your back, but like just on my spine. Out for dinner. What do you mean out for dinner? Oh my gosh, that's funny. You have the one, that pulsating one. I wanted that, but that thing looks intimidating. Boy, you are overseas. You can't do nothing for me besides send thoughts and prayers. Let's be honest with ourselves. I am not a long distance type of girl. I would never date anybody long distance. Not at this age. The only person I'm dating long distance is my established husband that has to go somewhere for work. Hi, Penelope. Here. Hi, Mama. Oh, what is that on your back? Speaking of backs. Come here, Mama. Come here, Mama. 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 Oh, she's rude. She does not want to come here. She said, bye, girl. Psst, 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 psst. Hey, Mama. I'm trying to entice her with this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Penelope. Penelope. Psst, psst, psst. Okay, she's just rude. She doesn't want to come. Bye, mama. Bye, mama. Ooh, stop doing that. She keeps scratching my freaking bed. Didn't you ask me this yesterday, Wayne? I'm about to ban you. Listen, no offense, sir, but it never gave Look for Love on YouTube. If that's what you're on, that's not what I'm here for. You can go. Okay? I wish you nothing but the best. Ah! What the hell? That's dead skin. Ah! Ah! Do y'all feel like when y'all go to the dentist, y'all be ashy, like your lips be like chapped? Cause I be feeling that way. I always gotta put on like a lot of lip balm before I go into the dentist, because I just be feeling like they be doing too much. I exfoliate my lips. Oh no! Yes, Penelope is. Where'd she go? She was just on a. Where'd she go? Oh, she's on the floor. I looked at her through the mirror. Mama. Come here, Mama. Come here, Mama. Come here, Mama. She's rude. It's a mess. I have pimples. I had this big old bump right here. Oh, I took it off. I have a big bump right here, and then this is a pimple that actually went down last night because I put this on it last night, and I just got this bump today. I don't know where it came from, but I need it to go. It feels juicy, but it's not one of those bumps that has a head. It's just like, it's just there, and I'm like, girl, no one invited you. Get out. So I took a hot shower before getting on to open my pores, and then put this volcanic clay mask on. Luckily, my dentist is a woman. Actually, it's nothing but women in that office. I just realized there's no men that work there. I really just noticed that. Hey, shout out to the ladies. Yeah. There's no men that work there. I've never seen a man in there besides like patients, but I just realized that. Oh my God. Shout out to the ladies. I couldn't be a dentist because some people breath stink. Listen, being a doctor is not a glamorous job. You got to deal with all people, and not just beautiful people. Like, you got to deal with all types of people with all types of BO, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. And then some people be having like periodontal disease, which makes their breath stink. I couldn't do it. Because how do you nicely tell someone like, hey, your breath stinks? Like, that's always awkward. Like, I hate when people put me in awkward positions to be like, hey, you stink. Come here. Ooh. Come here, Penelope. Get over here. What? You want to drop? Oh my God. Get up. Why are you acting like that? What's wrong with your paw? Oh. Don't do that. I thought it was something wrong with your paw. Why are you acting like that? You got something on your fur. Mama. You don't like me? You mad at me? Can you kiss? She's mad. She tried to get past me. Hi, Mama. Oh, I knew you was going to do that. I knew you was going to do that. Hi, Mama. Hi. You don't want to say hi? You don't want to say hi? You don't want to say hi, everybody? Say hi. Say hi to Daisy. Say hi, Daisy. No? Alright, I'm going to put you down. Alright. You go. Oh, okay. Alright, you did all that. You did all that, girl. You did all that, girl. Ew. Now I got hair on my face. She's being mean. She doesn't like being on stream. She's so fake. But she'll definitely, when she wants to, cuddle, I always have to, like, tell her about her. So I'm like, girl, remember, like, earlier today, like, you was, like, being rude? Keep that same energy, say. Oh! My stray cat gave birth, but I don't know where the kittens are. I literally think she, like... I honestly think she, like, got rid of them cats. And it's like, you know, I keep saying, like, listen, her body, her choice. But it's like, sister, you was literally pregnant. And now she walking around just carefree. Like, she didn't just give birth. Like, I was outside earlier and I was sitting there and she was just like, meow. And I was like, girl. Like, every time I see her, I'm like, girl, where the kittens at? And she just be looking at me like, she like, girl, mind your business. And I'm like, oh, she got rid of them kittens. I hope she didn't eat them. I mean, it's a part of life, but like, girl. I think she ate them because she was so bulbous. Like, I knew she was pregnant. She kept coming up to me because I made sure she ate. I made sure all my stray cats eat. But, like, I made sure she, like, ate good because, you know, she had kittens. I saw that she gave birth because she had, like, blood down her legs and she was, like, wet. And then a couple of days later, because I was trying to follow her to, like, the kittens. Because, you know, cats be, like, finding, like, a secret place to have kittens or whatever. Like, they need, like, a warm, safe place. She just lives under my deck. There's no kittens there. I don't hear no kittens. I think she ate them. And it's like, I get it, but it's like, girl, I was excited to be a grandma. But I guess not. I guess not. I guess not. Well, she's still a stray at the end of the day. She's such a sweet baby. I don't know what her story is. I don't know if she had a home and someone threw her. I hate when people do that. Don't do that. Don't be just throwing your cats out on the street. I really hate that with like a passion. I don't know what her story is, but she's such a sweet kitten. She's a young cat too. She's not older than 4. She has to be at least 2 or 3. Like, she looks like she could be one. Like, I have a lot of young cats that I take care of, like stray cats, and then I got like 2 old men. One of them I don't see him like that, but the one I do, his ear is like messed up. I see him all the time, and I think he the daddy because he be, well, you know what? He been on all the female cats. He probably just wants to mate with his little nasty self. He need to be freaking neutered, a little nasty. We don't need no more little kittens around for them to get eaten, not taken care of. Then there's my little cat that I tried to like make them live with me, but they want to be a young, wild, and free cat, but they still be walking in my house like it's nothing. Sage, that's a black cat. Well, they're a black kitten. Sage is like either one or about to be one. Like Sage is not that old either. Yeah, I don't like people who are mean to animals, to dogs, to cats, to anybody. That's why I hate Petco, because I just learned that Petco, they be abusing the animals. Like, the fishes that don't get sold, they be, like, throwing them out in the trash. Like, that is so inhumane. Like, I just don't like, that's animal cruelty. Why are you throwing out, like, why can't if I worked at Petco, bro, I would literally be taking all those fish and just have an aquarium or whatever. Like, bro, I should apply to Petco just so I can get a discount on cat food. Oh my God. Like, I would never, like, oh my God. That just hurt. That hurt my heart when I found out they be throwing away their fishes and like their reptiles and stuff. They be like not feeding them so they can like pass away. Like, it's sad. It's so sad. But anyway, to go back to tie in, because I know this like stream is all over the place. So like to tie in to like what I was saying earlier about like fears or whatever. One of my fears also was kind of like tied into like my abandonment fear. But one of my fears is, sorry, I'm playing with this. So if you see me looking down, it's just my ADHD kicking in. Ooh. Stay. It's tied into my abandonment fear, but one of my fears is like that I'll end up alone. Like I won't be like romantically involved with anyone. Because I already just have like my mom and stuff. Like I don't, I tell you guys all the time, like I don't have friends because I just forgot I had that on. I might as well take it off. You can see my bump. You can see my bump. It's still bumping. You know I like it when your body go bump, bump, bump. It's still bumping. Okay, well, we'll get rid of it. It probably needs to come to a head. Ooh, it's just red and big in there. Anyway, one of my fears is basically like being alone, like, because my mom's not getting any younger. One day she won't be here, and I'm just scared like I won't have nobody to help me. Like, even though again I am very good at like going through adversity, especially alone, and just tackling like whatever life throws at me and still coming out on top and surviving through it. I don't, losing my mom, because that would literally be my last parent. I don't know if I can like, I mean, I know I'm going to be devastated. That's just like, that's a given. But, to deal with that alone is like a huge fear of mine. And it's like, I've always said like, I'm looking for my emergency contact. My mom is my emergency time. My mom is, of course, my emergency contact. But like, I'm looking for my husband, my person, my partner, my everything in human form. And I have realized like, ew, what is that? Crusty, dusty. I realized, like, especially with this last situation that I was in with that guy, and even though I do still love him or whatever, I had to, like, I really had like the self-realization today. I was like, bro, why are you, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm just being real, just being honest. I literally was still holding out hope for that situation to like fix itself. Like, either fix itself with time and space, but fix itself that one day, like, he will realize like who I am to him, and he'll come back, apologize, we'll have like a heart to heart, and we can just move on and be together. And I'm just realizing, why the fuck, oh sorry, why am I why am I like even holding out hope for that man? Like, after everything he did to me, I'm still like holding out hope. And I had to check myself, like, Drea, you the same bitch that cut off her own mother, rightfully so, not mad at that, but cut off her own mother. Why are you clinging on to a man that you have no ties to? You don't have no children with them. They're not your husband. Like, why? Like, what is this codependency on this man? I really had to check myself. And I don't know if it's like I'm teeter-tottering, if it's like, my ego, because, we have just, I put in time and years with him, and it's like I don't want to see that go to waste, because I am of a certain age, and it's just like, society tells you like, oh well, if you're over this age and you don't have kids and you failed as a person, you failed as a woman, and you're undesirable. And I have to like literally tell myself, like, that's not true. Like, it's like, life is literally not a race, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something to like, oh well, yes, there are certain goals and aspirations, yes, that we all just want to achieve at a certain time, but as long as I get there, I feel like that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how long it takes, you know what I mean? It's just the fact of the matter is, like, I said I wanted to get to a certain place, and by golly, I'm there. I may didn't get there when I wanted to get there, but hell, I'm here. And I do want to be a mom. I do want to be a wife. And I feel like I'm holding myself back by still having the door even slightly cracked open for a man who literally fumbled me, mishandled me, mistreated me, was unsupported. I literally poured so much into that man, and I really don't understand why I'm still holding on to hope that one day he'll get it together. For what? Like, literally, that bridge is burnt. It has fell to ashes. There's no way to meet him halfway. So I literally have to like train and it's like I literally had to remind myself, because I was about to write him. I do this thing where it's like I want people to know like they can still like come to me, and it's like, for what? After what he did, he shouldn't have no access to you. Like, my codependency issues literally was just flaring up because there is something still unhealed within me that seeks validation from someone who really shouldn't matter in my life anymore. Like, he came into my life, honestly, he was a catalyst for my growth. Like, literally. I don't regret nothing that has happened with us, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the unfavorable. I really don't regret it, because he literally is a catalyst for my growth. He is everything I don't want in a man. He was emotionally unavailable. He had so much emotions and love for me, but was so hurt and fearful that I would be exactly like the women he used to deal with, his mother, and everything else tied to his pain, that he held back from what could have been the love of his life, what he knows as the love of his life. Not to toot my own horn, but he knows I'm the one that got away. He knows I'm the one that got away, and that's going to be his karma to bear, not mine. He knows it. He feels it. And instead of like just trying to coddle him, to breadcrumb him back to me like I'm a safe place for him, and he's never even tried to make him a safe place for me. I need to just chalk it up to realize, you know what? It is what it is. It hurts. I'm sad that we are at this place in our lives with each other. But once you call that girl and involve outsiders in our relationship, you effed up. Once you wasn't there for me emotionally when I had surgery, you effed up. Once I asked you, will you reassure me that we're on the same place emotionally, and you said, no, I'm not reassuring me, you effed up. It's so many times that man effed up, and I gave him chance after chance after chance after chance after chance because I was so fixated on the way he made me feel instead of the way he was treating me. This man verbatim threw in my face, and he did it in a means to hurt me because he didn't mean it like that. He was contradicting himself. Like, oh, I never tried to get to know you. Why would I want to get back with that? Why would I want to get back with? Why would I want to associate that? Why would I want to talk to him? There's some codependency issues within me that is tied to my abandonment that stems from my biological mom, that still resides within me because I still feel like my worth is tethered to him when really he doesn't. He's worth nothing to me, and he never deserved me. He's been intimidated by me. He's been jealous of me. He's been working against me when really we could have been working together. We could have been healing together. We could have been loving together if he would have stepped outside of himself and his feelings and emotions and just been authentically honest with me about where he was emotionally. But no, he wanted to be an egotistical man and hide his feelings and string me along until he got himself to a place where he felt like he was worthy of me. You could have just said that to me. Like, you know what? I just feel like where you are in life, I have nothing to offer you. You could have just been real and said that, but instead, you just strung me along until you thought you could be in a better place financially. Because men always tie their finances to their worth. When honestly, I care about who you are as a person and not what you can do for me. I'm not a gold digger, but I don't want anybody broke either. But I care more about a man's integrity, a man's emotional state, and what he can offer me emotionally than what he can do with his money. Money does not make you happy. It can make your life better, but it does not make you happy. You could have been making me happy if you just would have been honest with your feelings, your emotions, and whatever. But you know what? I had to learn the hard way. And I'm over it. And I'm releasing you, Van. I'm releasing you. There's no more calls. There's going to be no more texts. I don't care if I'm drunk. I'm not going to call you. Even if I think I want to, I'm not. I don't even care if I want to have adult activities with you. That's not going to happen anymore, baby boy. So you better hold on to the memories and use that hand. Like, it's never going to happen. Lily, how you going to miss me? And I saw you yesterday and I told you to get out. You could stay today, but I hope you're doing better, beautiful. Oh, y'all can't see what I did. I just tied this thing and it looks so nice. But, oh, what does that keep doing? Oh, my bump is bumping. Ugh. It's like, hi, how are ya? I'm Mr. Bump. Oh, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Bump. Bump. Hey, Bump. Oh, my God. It probably needs to come to a head. Yeah, you can see my beauty mark. You know. Why do I keep hearing the ice cream truck? Where is it? Now, where's the ice cream truck now? I feel like the ice cream truck is just literally in the same spot because it just sounds like it's in the same spot. But yeah, and then going through stuff with this idiot next door, like just being so, he's an idiot too. Like I'm just so over men and their like dumb stuff and I'm so over like emotionally unavailable men who don't have the articulation or capability or strength to just tell me how they feel. Instead of they act out in these childish tantrum-ish ways, and it's just like so unbecoming of them. Like I'm just not dealing with that. Like I have too much going on for myself to like literally minimize myself to meet you at your small level. I'm not doing that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not ever. I keep minimizing myself for people, and I'm not doing it anymore. I've been scared to like just shine and thrive on my own, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to be authentically me, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's awkward. I'm going to do it. I have so many blessings coming my way, and I have halted them because of fear. And I'm not doing that anymore, especially in the blessing of a good man. A good, well-deserving man of not only my space, my energy, my body, my love, but of my time. And I'm not doing it anymore. The bump. I want to squeeze it. No. I'll put a hot crown first on it. Back up. Oh my god, is that a blackhead? Is that a dark? What? What is that? Oh my god, I'm just getting. What is happening with my skin? Oh my god. Okay, let me stop touching it. Oh, it's a big bump. You know what? When your body go bump, 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 bump. All right, I'm done. Oh my god, stay up. All right, I need to stop looking at this bump. Let me see what people were saying earlier before I get off, because I can never look at the chat earlier. I mean, afterwards. Stop! Oh my god. Oh my god, get out. I don't know who Lillian is. And we gonna hide Wayne, because they're effing weird. We gotta hide them. Just always in here talking about some, oh, I'll massage you. Boy, you are in New Zealand. You better find somebody in New Zealand. Are you weird? That's so weird. Bro, Wayne is being weird. Somebody gonna read that. I'm cracking out. Mama. Is it a cat or a dog? No cat. I mean, no dogs. But we love dogs, though. Oh my god, what, Daisy? Oh, her lips. I'm like, what? All I read was, oh, thank you, Daisy. She left already. Okay, I caught up with the chat. That wasn't bad. I don't know why that person came in, but anyway, that's it for today's stream. Yeah, that's it for today's stream. I do plan on, because today's Wednesday. Yeah. I do plan on doing a makeup look to declare my independence from old ways of thinking and fears. So I'm gonna be doing hopefully, because y'all know how I just get in my head with my makeup and stuff. But I have plans on doing like a sparkle makeup. So you know, like the sparkle emoji, I use it all the time. It's like that yellow. It's on my block now. I'm about to go get ice cream. I will see you probably tomorrow and Friday. Friday we'll be doing makeup tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll play Roblox. I'm about to go and see the ice cream man. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.